So this morning we drove our van through our 29th state, Utah, and our very first destination in the state is Zion National Park.
So because Zion National Park is one of the most visited parks in the entire US, they actually have a shuttle system so that there's not so many cars going throughout the park. And in order to get tickets for the shuttle, they actually release them far in advance, or you have one last chance the day before, and that happens at 5 o'clock. So in 7 minutes, Claire and I are both gonna hop on our phones and hopefully we can get 2 shuttle tickets for tomorrow so that we can go deeper into the park.
So we have relocated outside so that we have some better service, and hopefully we get one of these tickets. We really need it. Ooh, I think I got one. You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Book now! Yay! Oh, sorry, we couldn't make this reservation.
I guess I got it. Yeah.
Chad always has the good luck.
Wait, yours didn't?
No,
I'm
they said,
so glad I did.
They said I couldn't get it. Yeah, there are none left. Like,
really?
There are none. So now that we have our tickets, we can go out and hike a little bit before dinner, and we are going to do the Watchman Trail, which is just at the visitor center, which means we can walk from our campsite right over there.
And I heard you that night. You were screaming out the call. Hell if I run to you all. Oh, until I hear you calling.
So if you watched our last vlog, you would know that we were supposed to have a celebratory steak dinner for Easter, but we ended up eating too much for lunch and we weren't able to properly enjoy such a fine meal for dinner, so we ended up pushing the meal until today. I think it's actually a good thing that we pushed it because tomorrow we're going on a really big hike and I'm low on iron right now, so hopefully that will boost my iron levels and we will also have a really great dinner.
You are my easy love. You make love easy, love. And it's so easy, love. When my head is heavy, you're my pillow, love.
So I just took my first bite of steak, and it is honestly incredible. I don't know how you seasoned it. It's perfect.
Medium rare, guys. It's the best way to go. Worth the $15. Some expensive meat right there.
Wow.
So as you guys saw earlier, we did get bus tickets into Zion tomorrow. But the thing is, we booked them for 7 a.m., which means we'll probably have to wake up at like 6 o'clock a.m.,
Yeah.
which is not a good thing for me, who is not a morning person.
Yep.
If you've heard of Zion, you've probably also heard of the Angel's Landing hike. And that is something that we're trying to do because I remember trying it out as a kid, but I was too young to actually do it. Then you came a couple of years ago.
Yeah, when I came, it was closed. I couldn't go.
Yeah, so we're both doing it for like the first time legitimately tomorrow. And tomorrow will probably be our only day inside of the park because we only have that one bus ticket. So anyways, we're probably going to go to sleep soon. We need to aloe wipe our entire bodies down because we sweat a lot on
Yeah, it was
the hike
hot
today. So we'll do that and then we'll catch you guys at 6 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning.
What time is it? It's like
6:30 probably right now. And when we woke up, it was just pitch black outside. And it really reminded me of those dreadful high school days when we had to wake up so early. I'm tired.
But we're going to drive to the visitor center to get on a shuttle to go to one of the world's most famous hikes.
Yes, I'm very excited for that though. At least we're not going to high school. I'm riding in the back. We're heading to the visitor center, which is like just down the street, so.
Woohoo! Zion, Zion, Zion.
Chad was rushing me to get ready, and now that we've left and he had to come back and put his hiking boots on.
My Allbirds were so comfortable. I thought it was in my boots.
All right, you guys are both checked in.
Perfect, thank you.
Yay, the bus! We got fried roast. Oh, the chickens are cold.
We're going up there.
Round the corner.
It's time to face my fear of falling and do the hardest part of the trip.
Thought you were looking for me.
Go Claire, go Claire.
Thought I'd reached you. I belong in some other feature. Someone who reached him. You love to leave me, and I can't get out of this distress. It circles in my mind, and everything is just a mess.
Wouldn't want to tumble down now.
Well, we have made it to the top.
And it was less scary going up than I thought it would be, but I think going down is going to really test me.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you have like 360 views of all of Zion. And I would say it's worth it.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
Yeah, and if it's not worth it for the views, it's worth it to push yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go back down, but we're gonna put the camera away so that Chad can have both his hands ready to grab the chain in case he falls.
I'm surrounded, drifting for no beat. Dust on the bedside.
We are now on our way back down.
My thighs are like shaking like crazy. Just because coming down, I was tensing my legs so much because I didn't want to fall. But
And everything is just a mess, but I am doing fine. I don't stop spinning round.
So we just stopped at the lodge and we ate the food that we had. But we
whatever was left.
yeah, we didn't really pack a good lunch. It's just a lot of fruit and
I mean,
granola.
I feel fine though.
Yeah,
like,
I feel
don't
fine.
feel like I'm gonna faint or anything. So all we have left planned for the day is Lower Emerald Pools, just because we don't have much food left, and also my legs are
Yeah, we're
quivering.
pretty tired. So then we're gonna go back and check into our next campsite. Whoever writes these things should definitely work on YouTube thumbnails.
So funny, I love it.
I can't get out of this distress. It's so
So this one right here is Angel's Landing, which is the one we hiked today.
I don't stop spinning round. Make a decision now.
Home sweet home.
So we just made it to our campsite. We had an incredible lunch, and now Claire's gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna wash some clothes. So this is how we're gonna do it. Got the water. I'm gonna put soapy water here, and then just wash it around. the clothes are clean. What are you up to?
Just watching a YouTube video.
Just relaxing.
Yes. I'm like about to fall asleep, so I'm gonna finish a video and then take a little nap. So after I awoke from my nap, we actually met another SCAD couple that also is traveling full-time currently. And they graduated in 2013.
Yeah.
And they were both in architecture. So that's really cool, but it's just nice finding
it's
someone from the
reassuring.
same school. But we are now preparing dinner and continuing on the trend of green, purple, and orange as I was doing last night. We are going to have salmon with purple cauliflower and seaweed.
Over it, but I'm not over this, not over us, not over it. I'll say I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it, but I'm not over this, not over us, not over it. Not over this, not over us, not over it.
Chef Claire, you are incredible.
Thank you.
You are just truly a joy to eat with.
That's wonderful, because you have to eat with me forever.
Look at that view. And we're gonna look at a screen. So dinner was absolutely incredible as always, but Claire and I are both super tired because it has been a very long day. We do not normally wake up at 6 a.m., but nonetheless, Claire is still working the night away, finishing up the next video, but tomorrow we're actually not going to be going deeper into the park. Instead, we're going to be taking Mount Carmel Highway. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, it's going to be a really pretty drive. And to end the night, I'm going to start a star time lapse, and I will see you guys in the morning.
Are officially checking out of the campsite. So we are heading out of the campground and Chad is filling up our water. A little update, I woke up incredibly sore on the upper half of my body, which I was not expecting. But then I remembered that yesterday for the entire hike through Angel's Landing, I was holding on to the chains for dear life because I was so scared of falling. And like, I guess holding on to the chains that hard has made like all of my arms and also like right here hurt insanely bad. But it's good because I never work out my arms otherwise. So that is great to feel some soreness there. Another thing I have not stopped thinking about is like what happens if you do fall and you're like holding on to the chains? Are you just dangling there with your arms on the chains until someone comes to get you? Like that is very stressful and traumatic. So I'm glad that didn't happen, but I wonder if that has happened to anyone.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep.
So as you can see, we are in a very long line right now.
And it's because we are currently in line for this Mount Carmel Highway tunnel, which was built in 1930. It was completed in 1930. It took them 3 years to build.
So in 1930, when they completed the tunnel, it was actually very easy for their little tiny cars to zoom on through. But now, because all the cars and RVs are so huge and massive, the park actually has to break it up into a one-way road. So they stop one side of the tunnel from going in while the other side goes through. So there's usually a line to go through the tunnel.
So this concludes our time in Zion. We had a fantastic time, but it was very busy and we do think that we missed a lot of spots. So if you are coming to Zion, definitely look into other hikes and things that you can do there. We know that we'll definitely be back in the future to explore it a lot more.
Yes, for sure. And actually in our next video, we're going to be heading out of Utah just for a quick second so that we can hit up some parks that we missed when we were going through Arizona. And then we'll be back in Utah before you know it. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.
You call it home.